is out with non-COVID related issues. Wings at nights, wings at nights, later tonight. Who writes these things? Oh, I did. Right here on 97.1, the ticket coverage 9:45, puck drop at 10. Who will be the Lions quarterback on Sunday when they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns? QB1-ish. Jared Goff didn't practice again today. Will it be Tim Boyle? He was first up. Goff remains day-to-day. Baker Mayfield returned to practice for the Browns today. He is expected to start this weekend. The game is here on the ticket. Following reports from the Detroit Free Press about a 10-year, $95 million deal for Spartan head football coach Mel Tucker. He told the Draymond Green Show, that's a thing, Michigan State a destination job would be for me too at almost $10 million. Here, what do I know? The more stay tuned, 93 on the ticket. Odyssey.com.
Sounds as if you're saying if Michigan basketball keeps winning, that means Harbaugh can keep his job. No. I just want to specifically I know I can't quite like that. Sounds as if you're saying if Michigan basketball keeps winning, that means Harbaugh can keep his job.
To the people. We got to get to know Roberto this hour. We'll reset everything, both Mel Tucker's extension, media's lazy response to it. And you guys can please offer your opinion. But also, Harbaugh, fans like David, fans like TJ Lang, they can't let it go. And I'm like, guys, 9-1, lock in, win the next 2 weeks isn't all forgiven. So we're knee-deep in college football. Why? We don't have an NFL team. Anything from you, or would you? I know you were engrossed in that element.
Well, it's that royal family. No, we got an NFL team, Mike. That's unfair. They didn't lose this past week.
Adam's on a cell, and I'm no longer listening to you. Hi, Adam.
I get that kind of lead in.
That's the lead in you will get. You'll be fine. What do you got?
Great show today, guys. I'm enjoying it. I'm laughing the whole day, so thank you very much. I gotta say, I know I'm walking into a hornet's nest. I am an Ohio State fan. Walking in on this conversation, but I gotta say, as an Ohio State fan, bravo, Michigan State, for actually taking your seat at the table. What? I mean, Michigan saying they've been sitting there and they had their seat at the table, but then you got Harbaugh doing, this year,
traffic jam.
But if he doesn't beat Ohio State, it's another wasted season.
I agree with
that.
School's getting
That's
out.
why guys like David are mad, and you got 60-year-old fan of Michigan calling in saying that he loves the good old days because that's all they can remember.
Right, but Adam, I'm here to tell you something. This thing, I think this is one of the best opportunities they've had, and that's not a shot at you guys. But this is really set up for them. You have to play us.
It is.
You have to play us, and that's tough. That's going to take something out of you, even if you win by 30. Then you got to go on the road to their place. That's 2. They get a scrimmage this weekend against the Turtles. But the biggest factor in all of it is, look, as good as that offense is, more questions about your defense now than ever. And offensively, they have one thing they can show you that no other team you face can. They have bookend elite pass rushers. Adam, I'm a little nervous. I got to be honest.
Oh, no, I am too. These next 2 weeks, I'm where you were whenever you were talking about Little Sisters before, like 5 weeks ago. I'm nervous about these next 2 weeks for sure because I watched that Michigan State game. That was the best game I watched in years. Those teams are real.
Yeah, but
for real.
Adam, you should feel good about your team because those booking and tackles went into Spartan Stadium and Michigan State still hit big plays. And you have more big play potential.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying I'm nervous about it.
Kenneth Walker may have scored another touchdown.
I will say this, Adam, you know what's interesting about the Mel Tucker extension is kind of like, what does a guy like Ryan Day think? Ryan Day's sitting there going, I haven't lost the game yet.
Right. But see, I think guys like Ryan Day are secretly happy, like, good for you. Whereas guess what? That is good
that's where I don't think the Tucker deal is going to look that bad in short
And
order.
here's the thing. Seriously, the top 5 coaches have that escalator clause that says, I must be top 5 at all times. So as soon as Tucker puts pen to paper, my salary goes up, everybody's salary goes up, and Saban still stays the highest paid coach. So when people are like, well, they got to be angry. No, they're not. They're happy because they got a raise and didn't have to do any negotiation.
Let's go to Andrew down in Detroit. What's up, Andrew?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Excellent. What's on your mind, man?
Mike, I 100%. I think this is Michigan's best chance this year, and I'm going to try to sound as uncondescending as I
At
can.
the roundabout, take the second exit onto Cooley
Michigan.
Lake Road.
We all know there's stuff in the past, but this program in particular has kind of been in limbo since 2007. They let go of Lloyd Carr, the App State game, all this, and then they're switching coaches back and forth, and all of a sudden now Harbaugh's in, and we got our man, he's a Michigan boy. Well, what happened now? There's 3 new
In
teams
half a
in the
mile,
Big
at
Ten.
the
We got
roundabout,
division
take the second
here.
exit onto
And
Cooley Lake
what
Road.
Michigan State is good. This is the program that was stuck in 2007, 7 years later. And for Harbaugh, and I understand the fan base and expectations and everything, but the fan base needs to understand that there is a growing year. And I think with Harbaugh, the expectations were a tad too high to begin
At the
with.
roundabout, take
And
the
now
second
we're
exit
starting
onto
to
Cooley
see
Lake Road.
progress, and now we're starting to see, okay, the quarterback play, and there's a little bit more trust in the team, and the players are better. They are better this year. The defense is really good this year. And I think for Harbaugh, it is that
In
next step.
1.9
Obviously,
miles,
I
turn right
honestly
onto
don't
Glade
know if he's
Avenue.
going to beat Ohio State. I think it's going to be tough. To your point a few days ago about this team looking a lot like 2015 MSU.
Oh, I think the similarities are there. I know Rico gets upset with me, but I feel it.
And well, when I disagree, why does it always go to the 10th power?
It just sounds better that way. I don't know. It's exciting for me.
Must you be a Richard all your life?
I love you too. Continuing, please.
I'm just saying, I guess the question to you guys about that would be, is this why we're seeing J.J. McCarthy? Because it was the Damian Terry and Tyler O'Connell show down in Columbus in 2015, and now it's going to be the backup QB for Michigan going head-to-head against the Buckeyes.
No, because I think that was out of necessity, Andrew, because Connor Cook just couldn't go.
That's true. But I mean, McCarthy seems to have been a necessity for Harbaugh all year.
Yeah, but was, and then he didn't play against Penn State. And honestly,
In their biggest game of the year that they won, they did not play.
Andrew, part of the reason I believe in Michigan more now than I did a month ago, what he did at Michigan State. McNamara throwing for 440. Oh, but
1
40
mile,
seconds.
turn
Stop.
right onto Glade
Stop.
Avenue.
You go on the road against, I don't care who it is, and you throw 448. That opens some eyes, open mind. He made the plays needed to make at Nebraska. He's made the plays he's needed to make at Penn State. Was he great? No, but he was gutty. He made the big plays in the big moment. He had a big throw to Roman Wilson. And yes, I know the Eric All thing was 2 yards, but it's the right throw on time, and it happens. I'm just saying, like, for God's sakes.
Great air yards.
1.7 feet per throw. No, but listen, I am more confident in their passing game now than I was the first 7 weeks of the year. That's all I'm saying.
It's a good passing game, but will they go back to the passing game is the thing. They can do it. I don't think they wanted to do it against Michigan State. They were kind of forced to
Right,
do it.
but against Ohio State, they may not have to. OSU still has to show they can stop the run. Michigan might be able to bleed them out 3.5 yards a carry at a time.
As silly as it sounds, Mike, I think they're more dangerous when they pass the ball. But they don't want
Fine.
to pass the ball.
And guess what? Michigan State, like, it's the same routine. I don't know. I mean, maybe Kenneth Walker shows up Saturday and runs wild. I don't know.
You don't.
I don't know because honestly, like,
Hey, you
Turn
too.
right onto Glade
I
Avenue.
wish
Then
I
the
did.
destination is on your left.
You're like, what, 15-4 on your picks? Come on, man.
14-4 my last.
Mr. I know everything. Mr.
It
Baby
should,
Shot.
honestly, it should be 15-3 if the University of Buffalo
800
wasn't a
feet.
flea
The
bag motel
destination
of
is
a
on your
university.
left.
Stay away from action.
Disgrace. What a
53 Lincoln
disgrace
Stay
last
away
night.
from action. Go Rocky Lombardi. Rocky!
I saw Rocky last night. He took his helmet off. He's smiling everywhere.
Cut the hair. Looking good.
I wanted a light stanchion to fall on him.
I think we're like 0-7 last year.
Brendan's on a cell. I've stopped listening.
Eli
Hi, Brendan.
Manning.
Hey, Mike. Listening for over a decade, first time calling in, so it's a pleasure.
Well, welcome, Brendan. What the hell took you so long?
Listen, I usually I prefer to just listen to you guys, but this Harbaugh topic got me really fired up.
Arrived at home.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
Floor
The
is
mic's yours.
So listen, I'm in lockstep with Hatchet for two reasons. The first